Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Call of Duty Championship Australian Qualifier #1. I'm in Maniac, joined by Naked. We're heading into Game 3 of this series of T1 Dotters versus Vanquish Gaming. It is currently 1-1, where we just saw T1 stop Vanquish 6-0 in that S&D.
Yeah, Chileans came in like a wrecking ball, taking down the Bill Wall, but I think Billy's going to have something to say about that. He wants his Twitter trends back, and he wants to win this map. He wants to go to LA. I don't really think many more people want to go to LA more than Bundo does.
No, I totally agree, except for maybe myself. But the hashtag Bill Wall, we're going to get it trending, guys. Believe you me. We're going to start things off here with Quincy from the Vanquish squad. He's going to be running straight through here to the opposing side of the map, right into the garage, where he's going to be taken out by Issei. Ball now in the hand of Vilesider. He's got 1-0 to his name at the moment. He's going to be trying to make it a bit more than that, or at least get some points on the board. As I say that, promptly shut down. And as you saw, 3 members of Vanquish promptly taken out. Chilean now with a satellite in hand. He does have a nice little escort with him. He's going to be trying to run through here just in the backside of the bus here. And there's a player either side of him. He was just smashed. Stuck once again. Let's jump over with Quincy from Vanquish Gaming, and satellite in hand. He's running straight down the main street. He's going to be just outside of Atlas here. Interesting route here, but it seems to be working so far. Oh, that would have been quite the throw if he did make it. It should have been a 3-pointer if he did, not just the one. Either way, he didn't make it. Now, with Vilesider, a new addition to this Vanquish squad, he's just chilling here in the hospital, and it was a nice placement too, as he was able to take down Issei from the T1 squad. Tries to make it 2. Damage says otherwise. Now let's get over to Chilean from the T1 squad. He's sitting here, and Atlas satellite drops right down in his lap. Decides to not go through there. He's going to jump over yard instead. There's going to be a player just through the school, as you can see on your mini-map. He needs to wait for his escort there to go through. Hoju from Vanquish able to pick up 2 big kills there. Chilean smacks him in the face for it. Nice little bit of revenge here, and after a minute and a half, we've still got donuts for both of these teams.
Yeah, exactly, but I believe Bundo's team of VQ is on the better side. As you've seen with Quincy before, he missed the jump up, but that's the position where you can throw the ball in from the middle of the hard point, so you can get easy 1-pointers, and if they're not up on this half, I believe the Dotters will take advantage of those 1-pointers and just keep putting him in to keep him in the lead.
Yeah, I totally think they do need to capitalize on that. Nice pass there to Hoju. They were trying to make it move maybe a bit closer, trying to get those 2 points perhaps. It was shut down very quickly, as we just saw. Chilean now has it in hand. He's over here in the garage, going into basement. Going to be trying to walk out towards the back here. Not sure if he's going to be able to really make a move, though. He still has it. There's a player just outside here. Needs to watch himself. Decides to throw it out into the yard. There is a player down there. That's going to be Hoju.
It actually bounced over the wall.
Taken out. Yeah, and Chilean following up with a 2-piece on Bundo as well. The satellite was reset. So let's see how they come together here. Chilean trying to get the shots out to hopefully get those few tags. He's trying to rotate around towards this top side of the map here. Just down the alley, finds one player, a few sloppy shots, but is able to clean it up. So as you can see in your kill feed, Quins, Bundo, and Vilesider all taken down here, and it really needs to be capitalized. Issei is going to do his best to do that. He is fully stunned at the moment, and then indeed dropped. Currently going 7 for 7, so even money for Issei. Chilean still going huge with these numbers, 11 kills to his name, but 2 points are now on the board for the T1 squad, so they got the dunk through. Nice work by those guys, but as you can see, Bundo just then was going huge.
Yeah, I'm really actually surprised VQ aren't up at the moment, especially on this half. As I said, all you need to do is grab the ball and throw it from that middle spawn, and I'd be very, very happy if I was a Dotters fan or a Dotters player right now.
I totally agree. I'd also be happy if you're a Bundo fan. He tried to throw it out there, promptly taken out by Chilean, who gets another 2-piece to his name. He's just racking it up. Make that 3. He's collecting skulls here. Look at that. The whole squad was just taken down by Chilean single-handedly. He's going to be trying to pop out and get a few more, and indeed he gets one more before he's taken out 16 for 7. Huge numbers. Just supporting his team with the slaying capability, and it's really showing here now that they're able to get 4 points on the board. Vilesider for the Vanquish squad now has a ball in hand, running through the alley. Let's see if he can make it through to get these first points on the board for the Vanquish squad.
Yeah, it just looks like he was running. I don't think Vilesider has played this game very much at the moment. I know he's been away a lot, and obviously his team's been up recently, but I don't think he knows as much as maybe every other player in this game, in this lobby, as I mean.
Yep.
He's definitely running by himself on that, so I don't think he's quite got the aspect down of uplink yet, but knowing his experience, it wouldn't be hard for him to pick it up.
I totally agree. So hopefully he'll be able to pick it up. He does have a lot of experience with CoD, as we know. He's one of the grandfathers of ANZ CoD. So hopefully his experience will still shine through. I bet this is just a bit of a warm-up series for him. But Call of Duty Champs, it needs to be taken very, very seriously. And one of these teams aren't going to be making it through to the Asia-Pacific final today, at least. So whoever does lose, they're going to have to come back for their second chance tomorrow and hope they clean it up then. Getting back into this game, though, 15 seconds left in the half, and our score is still sitting on 4-0. Quincy just cleaning up damage there. The satellite is now in the hands once again of Valsider with 5 seconds left. This would be quite a throw to get it through this time, though. So it looks like our half is going to be ending with 4 points to 0. And as you mentioned a little bit through that half, Naked, we're going to be seeing T1 on what would... It's basically agreed upon the more favourable side of this map.
I think it's the easiest side to play when you're ahead because, as I said, you can keep tossing that ball down there, and if you don't make it, they're in their spawn. If you do get this point, you get another point up ahead. The other thing is it's probably easier to dunk on the other side, which Dotters were on, which is why they've got two-pointers. So I think just the Dotters are playing better at the moment. Chileans and Damage got a lot of kills in their team, whereas a lot of the VQ aren't picking up their kills at the moment.
Totally agree. I was just following Chilean. I thought he was going to be getting the first kill for sure, but Valsider had something to say about that. We just saw 3 players of the Vanquish side being dropped. Hoju just got the nice smack in the face of damage there before he's going to be shut down by taking a stroll down Main Street. You don't want to be doing that, as you will be promptly taken out, as we just saw. Chilean, he's got 2 uplinks to his name, 21 for 10. He is going huge for this squad yet again, and didn't quite spot that player who jumped right out in front of him, tried to get the smack, but they got the drop shots on. It was just a little too good. Damage got the tags out, trying to get this player who's just hiding through the school here. Finds another player, tags out once again. Quinn's in the back is taking, just got a big 2-piece, and Bundo is going to be trying to polish off this squad. He has gone the little bit of negative here, Bundo, but he's been going huge for his team, and indeed just acted as an enabler to get those 2 points in, their first points on the board. Yeah,
well, very good. If they can pick it up, being 4-0 down, even though I thought it was on the more favourable side, being 4-0 down, bring it only 1 uplink away now. They just need to play well. They need to gel well. Forget about that first half.
Totally agree. Now they're stuck over here in the school area, and as you can see, Quincy actually picked up a couple of big kills there and makes that 3 as well by taking down Fate. He wants the whole collection, but Chilean says no, shuts him down, so it wasn't going to happen. Chilean now has the ball in hand, tries to throw it at the opposing player, force him to catch. That wasn't going to happen either. We're now with Issei from the T1 squad. He's in the school, but trying to basically give these guys a schooling, and he does indeed get a lot of heavy tags out, but it wasn't going to be the kill there. Damage did get the kill over there on Quins, and there was 1 point on the board, and that actually went to the Vanquish squad. They got the single point, making it 3-4. And look, it's a 1 point game at the moment. It can go either way.
Hoju actually juked out 2 players then. So he juked out 2 players, ran to the window at the back of the school, and then threw the uplink through. So he took the 1 pointer, which is smart. Now if they get a 2 pointer, they can win.
Yeah, they can indeed, and that's a very real possibility here. The satellite's in no one's hand at the moment. Valsider is going a little bit ham at the moment, finally warming up, which is really good to see. The guy at 16-15, he's a 4-point streak. There is another player outside there on the bus, and look, his teammates just stabbing people, running through the school, because that's as you do, knife in schools.
He played that very well then. They thought that was the ball carrier, and the ball carrier ran it behind, and they traded 2 kills, and it's very hard to kill 2 people at once in this game unless they're pretty much standing still.
No, I totally agree. Yeah, exactly. And now you see, also look at the scoreboard, 5-4, and this is going the Vanquish's way at the moment. Yeah,
well, the Bill Walls obviously assembled brick by brick this game and put it. I needed something there, but they've obviously done really well. Wildsider, actually, I said something before about how he didn't really know how to play, or I didn't think he was experienced, but I take that back now. He's played really well since then.
Yeah, no, he really has been. Wildsider just got another kill on Chilean before being shut down. That's 3 players down for Vanquish right now. They've gone in to the uplink spawn and able to get a hold of that. Fate's got it in hand at the moment. Fate, it must be noted, he was going huge in the last couple of games, but going very negative right now, almost a 0.5 KD, but it's not going to matter if he can get some points on the board, and indeed he does, tying things up for his team, and with 1:30 left on the clock, that could be pivotal.
We've got another blockbuster game again here. Obviously the respawn from 199 to 198, sorry. The S&D wasn't as good, but this game is another blockbuster.
And look, when this is the qualifier for the Asia Pacific regional, but as soon as they get through that, if they're one of the top 3 teams there, they go through to $1 million championship. Obviously they're trying to bring their A game here and Vilesider is finally warmed up. He's trying to get the gravity of the situation here, and look at him. He is on fire right now. He's got 2 uplifts to his name. He's on a 3-point streak. Make that 4. He's going huge. 25-18, really bringing it where it counts too, Naked. 5-5 is the score. He's finally shut down. Damage really needed to do something about it, and he did. He answered the call. However, Quincy's got the satellite in hand. There is a couple of players around him, so he's not going to make it through there. However, this is on T1's side of the map. This is on T1 to defend this, and if they could capitalize and turn it back around. And in fact, Fate does have the satellite in hand. He's going down towards the alley side to see if he can make it past Yellow here, and he's out in the open. There's going to be a player spotting him, and he was shut down. Now, just as it was T1's turn, it's now the team of Vanquish's turn to try and rotate this around. Well. Yeah, Bundo is lighting that up. Vilesider with the satellite in hand as well. There's a player in front of him, so he tried to avoid that. Going out the main street could be questionable. Let's see if he can make it work, though. He's going to be going back to yard. 15 seconds left. They could still clutch this, but look at this. Vilesider smacks one. It's not going to be. I was hoping he'd throw it at the player then, but he wouldn't have had time there. 5
Quinn's getting
apiece
close
there.
here.
Quinns might get it through.
He threw it through!
He did!
Oh my god!
Wow, that was a clutch win there. I thought we were going into overtime for sure. Quincy.
That's another last-second win by VQ. That's got to be killing Dotters.
That really must be. And of course, don't forget, this now puts them 1 game away from taking the series. Quincy clutched this with literally milliseconds left. Like, he got that through, less than a second left. Quincy going huge where it counts. Damn. Hashtag Bill Wall.
Bill Wall. It wasn't really Quincy, it was the Bill Wall.
Yeah, it was the Bill Wall. We're all feeling it. We're feeling the vibe. But no, seriously, Quincy coming through. I didn't expect that. He came through and snatched it out of nowhere. T1 didn't see him coming. I know I didn't see him coming. And he ends up snatching that victory. We saw a dominating performance. This reminds me a little bit of our first series, actually, where we see dominating performances by one team. And it's always these underdogs that are coming back. Is that a sign of things to come? I don't know, but Vanquish are looking really, really good right now.
If I was VQ, I'd want to be taking out this next map. They don't want to go to an S&D after seeing what happened before. But in saying that, history doesn't always happen twice, and they might win the next S&D if they did go to that. But we're going to see a really good CTF here.
Well, look, yeah, capture the flag on Ascend. Not everyone's favourite map. Not mine, but it could go either way here. As you did mention, I do feel, even with what just happened, if it goes to the S&D, it's gonna go T1's way. That's what I'm feeling at the moment.
I'd have to agree.
Yeah, S&D on Riot. So I really feel it's on Vanquish to shut this down now in the CTF on Ascend. So can they shut it down to make it a 3-1? We'll see. Let us know on Twitter, and I gotta say it, get on that hashtag Bill Wall. Show him some love. He went huge before. But yeah, this VQ squad coming up really big. Quincy, he needs a shout out. That was
good. He had a really good first game as well. He might have dropped off at the end, but then he brought it back. Well, sorry, they won by 1 point. Bundo did really well that game. You went to the S&D, Chileans 11-1, did really well that game. Go back to this game, it was pretty here and here. I said Vilesider didn't do this so great. He brought it back after that, and then Quincy just said, I'm pretty sure we were looking at him at the point where Vilesider died in the school. Yep. He had 8 seconds to kill the player, grab the ball, he went outside the school, jumped around the corner, and as it happened, he just threw the ball and it went through with, wouldn't have been much more than milliseconds left.
If there's ever been a clutch win, that's it. It was great work. And as you said, Vilesider also came to the party. So all of this Vanquish squad came together and basically blindsided T1. So as we did say, our next map is going to be CTF Ascend. This is the Call of Duty Championship Australia Qualifier #1. You're with Maniac and Naked. Don't you guys go anywhere.